I'm about to shave my own hair for the first time. I'm like, what can go wrong? Do you know what I mean? Also, what a flex. I had this free with my Boots Advantage points because I've been recycling. Get on it, guys. And you're probably thinking, shave what? But if you're a buzzkill, you know, and this is feeling a bit spiky for me. I think this is right. Casey Coleman, if you're watching, look away now. I feel like there's probably a method to this. I mean, watching a cheeky YouTube tutorial wouldn't have gone amiss, would it? I'm thinking, should I call for my boyfriend to do the back? Babe? Wait, don't have one. Life comes at you fast, guys. 1 minute I'm freaking diffusing my curls for hours on end. The next I'm shaving my head. Jeez. I don't even know if the backs are right, but the back's none of my business really, is it? And there we've got it. I can't tell you how good it feels to just rub your hands. Oh, I can't wait to just scrub it now. Stunning.
Don't be fooled by this handsome man on this hair clippers box. Women can have buzz cuts too. Let's buzz our hair ourselves, because what do I look like going to the barbershop every 2 weeks to get that fresh buzz cut? Because I like the way it feels when it's at a ½ inch, not how it is now. So it looks like nobody's going to help me. So I watched a quick TikTok video, guys. I'm afraid, but let's do it. Did it work? Did I get any hair? What the F am I doing? I don't think I have this on right, first of all. I need help! Hair's freaking coming off. Let's try this one. I just got... Oh my god, guys. Did I do too much? Oh my god.
We're bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful. Hey, bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful. Yes, we are. Yes, you are, sis. Yes, you are. Alopecia Drive. Yes, we are. We're bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful, bald and beautiful. Sing it. Bald is beautiful, bald is beautiful. In the back now, bald is beautiful, bald is beautiful, bald is beautiful. Yes!
I've done this before, but I'm still literally so nervous that I'm gonna mess this up. Can I just say how liberating cutting all your hair off feels, like just chopping it away.
He just wants to cut a piece off. They're not very sharp.
They're shears. Progress thus far. Trust the process.
Me?
Oh.
Girlie? Oh my god!
Goodbye, Miss Girl. She's gone, boys.
Okay, who else deals with this on a daily basis? So I blow dried my hair yesterday and it has a little wave to it. Just slept on it. Cute, right? From the front. Good to go.
To all the girls who want to shave their head. Do it, do it, do it, do it now. Because you know what? In 5 years from now, if you don't shave your head, you can never say you shaved your head. You can never tell your kids that you've shaved your head. Do you really want to look like a lame-ass parent? No. Shave that. No one's gonna stop you. And if people make fun of you, fuck. You only live once. It's gonna grow back. Don't listen to people. Listen to your brain and your mind.
That's a good joke, ain't it? Fuck out my motherfucking face. Ain't shit funny right now. I could tear down a fucking building.
Yes, I'm beautiful and gorgeous, but I'm also insane. Insane.
Repeat after me. Cool girls wear whatever the f*** they want.
Don't ask me for advice. I still think punching bitches in the face is the right answer.
It has now been 2 years since I completely shaved all my hair off. And my hair is now like the same length that it was before I cut any of it off. So it feels like a good time to do a video about the whole experience. I've had pretty long hair for most of my life, so shaving my head was like a crazy thing for me, and it was so transformative and I learned so much. It was just such a good experience, so it's something that I've wanted to share for a while now. I wanted to start with why I shaved all of it off in the first place. Because I need you to understand that this is not something I would normally do. I wouldn't have shaved it personally if I didn't have a strong reason to. So, let's get into it. Okay, back in 2021, like 2.5 years ago, my hair was like this length. I had just gotten it cut into kind of like a shag, and I was obsessed. I loved it. It was so much fun. I really, really liked it. But then I got COVID. I got COVID for the first time August 2021, and it hit me like a fucking train. It was rough. It was a rough experience, and I just got really sick from it. I had like a high fever for like 10 days straight. What is going on? But then I got better, I fully recovered, and everything was fine, right? Except wrong, because then I started losing all my hair. I got this thing called COVID shedding, or like COVID hair loss, where 3 to 4 months after you recover from COVID, or from anything that gives you a high fever for an extended period of time, you can just lose a ton of hair. This was months later. This was like in November. I had COVID in like August, and suddenly I just started losing so much hair. Every time I took a shower, every time I combed my hair, anytime I just like ran my fingers through my hair, a bunch would come out, and I was like, what is going on? I literally didn't know if I was gonna go bald or something, you guys, because it was just like weeks of it just like shedding, falling out, so much hair. I can't even tell you. I was so sad about it because I was so excited about my new hairstyle and everything, and then I was just like suddenly losing all of it. Everybody told me like, oh, it still looks fine, it looks great, but I was like, I hate this. I was just so sad. I'll like include pictures of how it looked before and after the hair loss. I swear I lost like half the width of my hair during that time, and it only lasted like 3 weeks that I was consistently losing hair, and then it just stopped, which is typically how it goes. Even after it stopped, I was like, okay, now I've lost half my hair. I have very thin hair, so losing half of it, I was like, this is crazy. So at some point before it stopped falling out, probably like 2.5 weeks into the hair loss or something, I had this thought. I was like, oh my gosh, if I keep losing hair, I'm gonna have to like shave my head or something. And at first the thought was like desperation and sadness, and like, oh my gosh, that would be so extreme and horrible. And then as soon as I thought of it, I was like, oh my gosh, I could just shave my head. Like, I could literally do that. Like, as soon as the thought came, I was like, it just immediately changed from like something that would be so sad to something that felt so empowering and fun, and like it would be such a fun experience. And honestly, I think I was sold like as soon as the thought came into my head. I considered it for so long after and waited so long and made sure I was like sure before doing it. But honestly, like that was the moment where I was like, yes, absolutely, this is happening. But I kept thinking like, what if I hate it? And the thing that kept me going was like, well, I already hate it now, so what am I going to lose? That's why I said like I wouldn't have done it normally, because after I shaved it, people were like, wow, you're so like brave and confident. I could never do that. And I was just like, I wouldn't have if this hadn't happened first. I really never would have had the nerve to do it if I hadn't lost so much hair, honestly. Like, if I didn't already hate my situation with my hair, I would not have done it. So yeah, I decided to shave it, and I'll talk about that experience more in part 2. But before I did that, I had never dyed my hair in my life. I was like, what if I just get a pixie cut and dye it purple and just have that for like a month or 2, and then I'll shave it all off, and that way I can get the experience of dyeing my hair without the upkeep of it. I'm gonna shave it anyway, so like, why the hell not? I did. I cut all my hair off January 2022, so just a couple months after I had lost a bunch of hair. I cut it all off and I dyed it purple, and then it faded to pink. I had that for a while and it was so fun, so cute. I'm not the type of person to like dye my hair, like it's just not really for me, but it was so fun to try out, and I'm so happy I did it. Like, it was just a good time. Honestly, shaving my head changed my life, so I can't wait to tell you guys about that part, but I just wanted to explain why I did it in the first place.